dead.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Can you, Hey, Cole. Will you call in for me? Yes. Thank you, sir. Can I, yes. Oh, you know what, it's BB Edit, and, you know, BB Edit's got this auto-delete feature. If I was using Coda, it would have stopped. Email to you? We had too much or too little? Well, we've got 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We've got 24 people here. 24, 8 slices. I mean, that's maybe one more. All right. What did you want, Eric? Eric? Oh, where did he go? Was he sausage and mushroom or? How about sausage? Want me to email to you? No, that's fine. I'd like to have that. 6? That's a lot of pizza, but we'll be all right. That's good. All right, thanks, dude. Sorry I called you pizza boy. Yeah, you are. Everybody, welcome. Happy New Year. Good to see everybody. We're going to start, there's a few new faces. We're just going to start by going around the room real quick. Just a quick introduction, your name and what you're doing in WordPress. Where did all the people on the couch go in the back? We lost Eric and Ron and... Anyway. So you know what? In that case, we're going to start over here in the back. Jason, pointing at you. I'm streaming live. If you have Twitter, we'll shoot out a tweet and saying that we're streaming live here. ocwc.org/live. Excellent. I like doing that. Thank you. What do you do? I'm a web developer, and I do that a lot. So, when I call Disney website, I do over design and Disney features. Awesome. Yeah. So, Greg Dickinson, been programming 30+ years. First time at this group. Got a couple of Joomla sites and integrating WordPress into a lot of them with WordPress. Cool. Excellent. I've been here a while. Yeah. Lots, actually. Crystal Smart. That's sure. I mean, it's here. Excellent. Kayla, and I do myself for WordPress. First time here, so thanks for watching the stream. Down here. I'm going to come up and Woodland Hills. Oh, my hometown. That's where I grew up. Yep. I went to El Camino. That's where I grew up. Thanks. And we're not talking videotape. Yeah. What? Yeah, web virtual, web developer, Maxilla, and beer. Wes came up from San Diego tonight to speak, so happy to have him here. And Dave Herrera, I just moved to Irvine, From? We're from Missouri. Cool. What are you doing to my alarm? All right, no sausage and mushroom. All right. Thank you. Now I can't tell when the solicitors come in during the day. That's great. That's great. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. He cut you off. That's all right. I'm a web developer with a new company, a really new service. We have an impression site and 12 different WordPress sites. So I will comment on that. Cool. You?
I'm Keith Boyd. Pretty proud of my new title. And I run the chicken outfit in the blue room with the orange couch called Dapper. And we make awesome stuff that's awesome. Wow.
Go on.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. You're going to be hearing from me later. Who loves pointers? Yeah.
Do you have a few for me? No. Brandon?
I am Brandon. I'm one half of Big Cigar, and I run with Jeffrey the Orange County Workman, and work with developers, and author.
This color. That's cool. Rock? Glad to have you. Dennis?
Dennis Carpenter, a blog at 24 Civic Media, and entrepreneur trying to keep this going.
Cool.
My name is Robert Ninehouse, and graphic designer in Costa Rica.
Thanks, Robert.
Greg Franklin, developer out of the Inland Empire area.
I'm Steph Frame. I'm a web developer at Kessner, who is changing their name to CodePress.
What are they changing it to?
CodePress.
CodePress.
Interactive, yeah.
Okay. Welcome.
I'm Chris, we're trying to get a new graphic designer, site developer, been using Joomla for a few years, trying to get more into the WordPress. Convert, maybe.
Cool. Bounce over here.
Hi, Carter. I'm in Orange, and I wholesale this.
I'm Kathy Axel. I'm an oil maker, and I'm trying to learn how to PhD here by
I'm Lincoln, developer, designer.
Where are we? There.
I'm Tony. I'm editor. Run a couple pretty large WordPress sites, and this year have people that have used it on them. Yes.
Cool.
My name's Dana, and I work for Superpages.com.
Work for what?
Superpages.com.
Okay.
We're starting to offer WordPress options.
Cool. Excellent. Cool. Alarm? Boy? You. Okay. Hi, Dave.
I'm Dave, software engineer, and I'm talk about
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm a software trainer, and I also use WordPress on my website. I kind of don't know what to do.
None of us do. None of us do. It's fine. Anton, I missed you.
Okay, my name is Anton. Mostly doing design, learning more about developing WordPress and all that stuff from all the great people around here. And
I work as a project manager, and do development on the side.
Cool. Let's take one more head count here. I think we may need another pizza. Hey, pizza boy. Everything? I think we need one more. One with that. Just get to work. Get to work. If anybody hasn't pitched in yet, we take $5 for pizza. We're going to order it now. It'll be here in about 45 minutes. So whenever you want, we all chip in up here. I think we do. We've got. What's that?
As long as there's no anchovies.
No anchovies. We've got about 35. I think
$5.
7 pieces will cover it. Yeah.
Joe?
All right.
But if you're logged in, it shows a different thing. You just have to
Thank you.
Hit my 10.
What's that?
Yeah.
No, this is not it's not an offering plate. So, tonight's going to be a little bit different. You know, normally on Developer Day, we just sort of free-form it. We take suggestions up on the board, and we cover whatever we can in as much time as we can. But tonight we actually had some suggestions that came up on the Facebook group that I thought were interesting. So we're going to focus the first half of the meeting on client stuff. And actually, this is a topic that's near and dear to my heart because this is what I talk about when I go to WordCamps and conferences. I speak about this quite a bit. But we're actually fortunate to have Wes. He came up tonight. So he's going to kick this off by talking a little bit about some of the software that he uses, how he manages client proposals, all that good stuff. I don't want to give it all away, but I'll let you introduce it. So I've already prepped Wes. This is a very interactive group. You know, this isn't a normal get up and speak slideshow kind of session. So you're welcome to chime in as you want, to ask questions, and we want to make this conversational. That's sort of the point. There's been a few other things that came up across private messaging, me and on the board. Since Bob is here, what's Bob doing? Bob, we were going to hopefully tap into Bob a little bit, maybe talk about some of the legal aspects and some of the things. Yeah, that came from you. Is he not going to do that? All right, I'll cover what I can then, because I know some, but I'm not a lawyer. He was going to bring that legal aspect to it. But hopefully, this is something that we all in the room have dealt with at some point. And there's not a lot of standards. There's many different ways to do all kinds of different things. So hopefully tonight you get some different perspectives and learn a little bit, chime in with your experience. That's my goal tonight, is talk about all those things that nobody likes to talk about. So we'll talk about that, and we will get into the development stuff. Dave had a presentation prepared with the WordPress and some of the stuff he discovered in building with the Daster. So talk about control those for your own project. And then we will do some free-form tech stuff. So if you have some tech issues you want to bring up, stay with the end and you can get a lot of time with that. Did you install that software? Okay. Let's go ahead and try it. And this usually works. All right, if you want me to hit there we go. I guess not too bad. Yeah. So if you set it up for mirroring, yeah, it's showing your second screen. Okay. Discovery. Doing something. It is cursor. Do you see that cursor? Okay. All right. Are you getting the keynote? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. All right. Here, I'll go. There's no. It's just. It's fine. Okay. Close out. Whatever you gotta do. Cool. My name's Churchill. This year will be the. No, first of all, I'm really happy to be here. I'm really talking about being here and talking about you. I don't get out here that often. It's kind of hard for kids and family and stuff like that. So it's really fun to be here. So I'm not expecting this year it'll be like the 16th year doing web development. Started back in 1996 and just worked for a bunch of different companies that we all have over the years and done different things. And, you know, this is what I get. I love web development. Back to kind of give you guys some background. Worked for a bunch of different companies, and in 2008, I was asked to join this group, this company, and build a search engine from scratch, an entire team built it up. And it was called Zipweb. So we did that, and we built this incredible thing, and we worked our butts off, like 80, 20 pounds. We just worked. It was a lot of fun. And in November of that year is when the whole thing kind of came crashing down in 2008. I'm sure we all have all a little of that. And so I got together with a buddy of mine and I said, okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to think about? What do we want to create? What have we learned so far in web development? How are we going to fix some of these bottlenecks that we've created or experienced over the years? How are we going to do it right? And so we decided that what we were going to do is we were going to stop being that one development shop we did everything. We were doing the demo. Real quick, yeah. I'm going to put on my, it's probably, file. It's in demo. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, you found it? Go ahead. It's in the demo. I guess. What's the name of the It's just the name of the company. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll do that. Okay. All right. So we decided, we said, what are the bottlenecks we've experienced? And we said, and one of the things was I had this thing that I was saying for a while to all the developers in our department. I said, the right job or the right software, the right project, for the right job, somewhere like that. We call ourselves a one-stop shop. I'm sure we've all done that at one point or another. And we said, oh, we'll do anything. We'll do any type of job. We'll do any type of process. So what that ends up doing is really fracturing your team. Because what ends up happening is you can't do something well. And so time and time again, we said, okay, we just weren't up on the latest stuff on the agenda. We weren't the latest stuff on the we weren't up on the latest stuff. There wasn't just one person on our team that could be that person at that time. So we said, okay, so how do we got together with my partner at the time. I said, what are we going to do? We get a focus. We're going to do WordPress is up and coming. There's some big upgrades over the last few years. Like I said, it was at the end of 2008. And we said, we're just going to choose one platform. We're going to focus on it. And we're just going to really work hard on it. And so that's what we did. And one of the things that we also looked at is that how do we want to do our work? Because what are the bottlenecks that exist? Well, pricing. Pricing is one of the things we all tend to struggle with. Proposals. Timeline. That's always one of the big things we are timeline. Some of the other things were,
how do we actively do a good job with doing proposals. Some of the other things that we were dealing with were so that's kind of how it started. We just kind of tried to identify all the bottlenecks we could. How do we communicate? Like, what are some of the things that we're not? And time and time again, it came back to communication. It was just one of those things that we just figured out that any time a problem happened was when we weren't communicating with the client. Because a lot of times the developers are kind of very bad in the beginning. In fact, I just looked up before I just run through this. If you guys have raise your hand and drop me or throw something at me and we can kind of jump into this. I know we're going to get started here, but I'm going to go ahead and start this and we'll walk through it. Okay. Okay. Oh, that doesn't have an video. Memory. So should I just go down? Just look there. Okay. So this is anybody know Elon Musk? People go through this. Anybody read that book? Let my people go through. Great book. So he actually, his whole thing is very much like Apple. Is that his whole thing is like build a bad quality product and charge more and just really, really build a community around your product. And so he saw this through that. And it made a lot of sense. This is one of those that I got started thinking about. How do we do better? How do we do better? Focus a little bit more on clients. How do we communicate better? And this is one thing that we just got to focus on our process. So as the years have gone by, I noticed the things that through this how project goes south. I developed kind of a process that's worked. And we implemented it at the end of 2008. And I've always been paid. I've never gone to court in the last 3 years. I've never had to threaten a client. It's worked. So this is how you guys how it goes. Okay. I'm really good friend of mine. He's actually sort of my mentor. He's out of Portland. And he's an older guy, really kind of a crunchy guy, and hard to get along with, and socially inept, but awesome developer. He always said that, because I was always in the process of, well, there's got to be a process, there's got to be a way I can do it. In the beginning, you don't necessarily have to have a process, you just need to, you don't have to, well, here we go. It's not necessarily important to have what your process is, you have one. So, you're going to develop your process, and it's going to be something that you guys develop over time for yourself. Not every process, or one process is going to work for every client. You're going to have to adapt. So what I found is, if I kept my process simple and very easy and very malleable, then I can adapt it to whether it's a small client, a mom and pop shop, or I can adapt it to a big client. And so that's what I really try to do, is really make it simple. And that's kind of how it went. So I know there's a ton out there. It seems to be the most popular, bringing waterfall from Agile. I think you guys use Agile, don't you see? So, and I think that works. Yeah, you know. So, but I think that just depends, on the product, the client, whether it works or not. Most of my clients are small, medium-sized businesses. So we're talking a few people to, under 50 people in a company. So waterfall has always been sort of the choice for me. And so the reason why I use the waterfall approach with some fleet is because it's refreshing for us. People are used to the idea. Clients get it. So you go in and you say, hey, if you go out and buy a car, say, well, this is the car, this is how much it is. Okay, well, you can negotiate and you pay. People get it. You go to a contractor, I want this addition onto my house, or I want a new carpet, or something like that. We'll do the work and you pay. It's a very, very simple model. People get it. And so try to educate clients on something new and different tips even though over the years I tried to do that, it just got too complicated. And so I just said there was communication that got missed. And so I decided, forget it, I'm just going to go be really simple and just go with something that works. So this is kind of the overview of how I need an estimate for the client. And I give the client. We do a pre-copy needs. I do a mind map of my discovery. And I do wireframe, architecture. I do design mock-up. Only for the key stage. Only do one comp. That's it. One comp. I do development. Doing that, trying to pass the client, giving me we go to reviews, fixes, and then launch. That's it in a nutshell. I don't want to kind of drag you guys through the whole process, so I just want to kind of do an overview and then kind of go through and show you guys some of the key things that I do. And hopefully you guys get some gems out of it. If you guys have any feedback from me or ways that I can improve it, please let me know. So my terms are unique in the sense that this is going to be fine for time. I created pieces. One thing you're going to hear from clients is going to say, wow, okay, this is a quote, huh? Yeah, that's it. Like, well, what do you say we talk about bucks? Well, sure. Okay, so which features do you want to get rid of? Well, I don't want to get rid of features. No, because that's the way I do things. It's a one-for-one. I build it, I quote each feature as I put it in. So I think that it's module-based. So they have a contact form, contact is great. That's this much. They want the WordPress CMS set up. That's this much. I break it down like that. I don't break it down yet that way, but I break it down every time I do an estimate for myself. I figure out how long it takes me to do that. That way, I can come up with a really small number. And of course, I figure estimates, reviews, things like that. Fresh looks for my estimate. There's a reason why I do that. And that is just the first estimate. The reason why I like it is because there's something about clients clicking the next step. There's that physical action that clients, when they do it, it's like signing their name. It's like, oh shit, I'm committing to this. And so, it's a way for you, it's also a great way for you to qualify your clients. Because you're going to love people to think about how many estimates you guys have done, or RFPs, or, yeah, forget that. Think of all the RFPs you responded to and never got it. Yeah, they take so much work, and you don't hear anything. That's weak. So what I try to do is I'll quickly put together an estimate. I'll do some research, try to do the best I can to get an overall view. The estimate is just an estimate. That's it. It's not an end-all, be-all. It's not a way to sort of, basically in the contract, you're going to have that scope outlined a little bit more. And so it's basically a way to pre-qualify your client and get the ball. The contract has it. It has all the scope and everything that needs to be into all the details. That should go. So I think that's filled in. So you're not going to do this again, or you're not going to say, the client's going to go, well, wait a minute. What you're going to do is you're going to take that estimate and you're going to expand on it. Dates depend on features. I've had clients say, man, this is great. Okay. So I love your estimate. It's great. We just need, you can get it to us 3 weeks. That's fantastic. Great. We can do it. So which features you guys want to get rid of? There's no way that we'll get all this done. We can break it up into phases. That's no problem. So to me, that's fantastic. And that would work right out for the next, 4 to 6 months. We'll just break all this up. No. Well, you don't really need it. Everything's broken up into phases now, modules, because of the way I do it. So it's easy to me. Just take it down. Here's a little bit for how I get my money. This is pissing people off. I get 50% deposit. I get 25% every day. 25% at the end before launch. that was one of the things that I also do. I found out that I don't like long contracts. And I'll get into this a little bit later, but there's a 3-month, I figured out that I have a 3-month theory that people get weird after 3 months. They start going, what the fuck is going on with this project? 6 months, it's really fucked up, especially when I'm second. So, they're like, wait, I haven't seen anything, or, where are we at, or, so I have a buddy of mine, my mentor guy, Steve Axel, he's like, oh, don't you let me think about that income for that long. And I go, no, it's not. I'd rather cut that in half and do a 3-month project and get it in and out and do good work than just have something that's a thread on working out. Because everyone starts to lose interest. The client starts to lose interest. My developers start to lose interest. I start to lose interest. So I have to keep fresh. I like projects. I don't like it. It's going to happen. Most of the websites that we develop, they don't have that. They move our 3 to 4 months. So, and they seem to be okay with that. They're a little shocked at first. But I say, halfway through, they go, see, and you go down there. I mean, typically, no. Yeah, I do that. Oh, yeah. No, because, but see, that's also a little bit on me, because I just validate that. So I should have some verbal like that. There are deliverables that are like that. But what that means is that I need to make sure that my staff are done, that the wireframes are done, and that they have a really good idea, and maybe even some of the design mock-ups by that 30 days. So I try to get as much and communicate with them as much as I can, so that by 30 days they feel that it's warranted. And so I've had clients call me and go, oh, yeah, so the 30 days are coming up, I got to keep that payment. Oh yeah, right, yeah, I was going to do it. And I'm like, shit, okay. So, this is absolutely what do you mean? Like, what they've done? Yeah, I could write that check. And I'm not going to do anything like that. And let me interrupt myself real quick here. Has anybody heard of Mike Montero? Fuck You Pay Me? Has anybody seen that? Yeah. So I just watched it again the other day. You guys see Mike Montero, Fuck You Pay Me, did this whole thing, and this guy is basically, pardon my opinion if I mentioned this, but my dad was pretty sad. So, the thing was, this guy, he does things a little bit, he lawyers up real fast. That's his whole thing. Fuck You Pay Me is all about lawyering up. And I lied, and what I all things that I do are before that shit happens. If you have a lawyer up, you fuck up. Something happened. You didn't communicate with the client. You're a lawyer to protect yourself so you don't lose your stuff. So, the second job I had, web development job I had, we had our contract was 20 pages. Clients just freaked out just seeing that. They're like, what am I buying a car? This is crazy. Why am I signing this big contract? Because back then it was 1998, and there was a lot of preferences. A lot of people were like, well, they say the P code is mine. And I'm like, no, it's all we're writing bringing it from another site. And I'm like, no, you can't use that on another site. It's just like software. So a lot of people were comparing it to software. They go to software that they thought they owned. It wasn't the same. So we just really had to try and really push forward, and that's why the contracts were bigger back then. And but the thing is now is that you just can't have those clients. You just say, here you go, and that's maybe it's contract. So, but a contract is like a little mix of that. So, anything you do, anything, and I don't have a problem. I have a full-time client. I used to work for him. The controller runs basically what they want to be not a retainer, they want to be out. And they want to be able to come and do stuff dysfunctional. That they just have 500 people for 500 firms all and hey, can I get screenshot the, you know, one way I can work that way is if you guys give me my hours. I can't do it with 500 people, otherwise I have to scope it out. Or what it is. If you guys don't do that, then we're going to have to do it out. So they agreed to hour. And the controller didn't like it. She said, you're the only one that we don't pay 45 days. And I said, okay. I said, listen, I can't. I said, if you want to do that, then you're fine with it. So I was in my and so great, and I said, you know, there was so much work that they would overlap. And I had a press installed. It's a press because you can set up auto reminders. So all that she get a reminder, she did another one, and she said, well, you can talk to the reminder. And I said, well, just change the chat. You have to get a reminder. So she just said, that's it. I can't do this. Okay, that's fine. But then an email term, and I'm stopping all work. So all my contacts are stopping all work. We're right in the middle of a huge web development redesign. So I'm stopping all work. And the CEO, all my contacts here, and she cried. But I had to do that because if I felt that they were going to stop that payment, then there would be like, oh, next okay. Well, I can't. I just want to say that. So she cried. Why did you do that? Sorry, but you guys got to keep paying. So we worked it out, and so that's kind of the nutshell of the process that I kind of go through so far. I'm going to keep going. Did I have any questions so far? Yes. We need to stop. No, I always have. I always have. My project tends to be delayed for any number of reasons. So I try to have 3, 4, 5, 6. But they're all days as well. So I just enjoy fun building process, and you know, I'll just tell them I'll stop. And what that essentially that does, man, is you just move to the back of the list. And I'm just going to take the client to work on it. And that's just what that means. I won't take down my side. I never have to do that. I almost had to do that last year for the first time. But I've never had that. I won't sabotage my client's business. So this is what I think. We threw the question on the word record about and I use it. This is from my I really like it because clients get a lot of you see it. How many clients have said to you guys, I don't know what I want, but I'll know when I see it. Yeah. All of them. I can put it in so this is and you actually get to sit there and do it from my have on the iPad. We'll sit in a cafe, we'll really relax. We just go through. So I broke it these down. And we broke it down. And we also break down. So acquisition is how to get your clients. And engagement is once they're on your site, how you engage them, how you interact with them, and then how you get them to keep coming back. We need to do something you can down or those on this list. You know, we talk about user goals, business goals, community, on-marketing, off-marketing. These are all things that clients think about. And so you have to, from this discovery, more things come out. This list is really big. It's all critical. So what this does is create a foundation and a framework for what the client thinks about. One of the things that I really like, believe it or not, it's really hard, but it brings a lot because we say, why was their client? Oh, my wife's client. Oh, okay. Yeah, you what? Pardon me? It's my wife. this is MindNote is it's really easy, and they actually have a version of Mac, and they also have it on the iPad. This is basically mind map software. There's all kinds of different mind map software. I think there's even some open source versions of it. I did mind map in college for a class. It's one of the things about some of the mind map software you can get with Python and things like that. I didn't like that. But getting back to that, everyone's going to tell you, all your friends are going to tell you why someone would want to use your software. They're going to go, oh, yeah, it's really bad. What do you think of that? Well, we make the best of it. Or, so you can kind of go through it, and usually the benefits are pretty substantial. These are all the things that, we're going to go, why would people want to use your software or use your product or service? Well, we're kind of so it really kind of brings it up and it kind of expects the product. We never really thought of it. But it really does is now you know the weaknesses and you can tailor the site to that. So maybe it calls to actions through the navigation of the site, through the elements of the site, you can counteract those objections and get things you can leverage that so that people can use your service better or be a little bit more clear in what they're offering. So that's kind of how this thing works. And if there's any of the stuff that you guys would like, if you guys want to send me my slideshow, you guys can email me at WES at crowdedsites.com. This is another thing. I don't do